the much anticipated Jordan Love debut, you give him a whole offseason to game plan. Now he's taking the Packers at the helm, um, and they come in to face a feisty Chicago Bears team. I thought that Jordan Love played very well. I thought he was very efficient and very effective out there. He was good when he needed to be. He wasn't relying on his legs as much. Only sacked one time, and I think that shows. I think that shows a lot of his maturity of sitting behind Aaron Rodgers. As long as he did, allowing the game to come back to him, seeing some things, understanding what's important in the film room. That's a huge thing. Of course, you have good backup with Aaron Jones. It's funny too because Aaron Jones, believe it or not, had less carries than AJ Dillon. But when you establish the run game, right, they ran the ball 32 times, right? You have A.J. Dillon, Patrick Taylor, Aaron Jones, toting the rock. That takes a lot off of your quarterback. But I think what we're seeing is some guys really just going in there and being dogs. Romeo Dobbs, your goal line option, two tubs in the goal line. Aaron Jones making big plays, on the ground. You want these guys to come in and support and just be there and make plays for your quarterback, especially in his debut. He had a really good pocket. I thought he had a really good pocket, for most of the time, and I think that plays a lot into it. He'll help on the defensive side as well too. Quay Walker with an interception return. Um, you know, didn't necessarily rely on the kicking as much, but for Jordan Love, there was a lot of talk about how is he going to perform, what's he going to be. Of course, the Chicago Bears, right? Let's be real. It's Chicago Bears, right? And the Packers have always spanked Chicago Bears. So, but I thought it was good. I thought he came in, he put the ball where he needed to be. They were efficient and effective on offense. Matt LaFleur had the guys ready, had the guys right. And that's what you want out of a quarterback. You want to come back and that be your first game, and you guys come and execute. Of course, it wasn't perfect, but Jordan Love, I thought he stood in the pocket. He made good plays. He threw the ball where he needed to throw it to him. He took what the defense was giving you, and that's the maturity of a quarterback. Understanding taking what the defense is giving you and being patient with it. When I say that, I mean this. Typically, there's quarterbacks that play the game, and they get tired and restless of throwing the short pass when it's needed, even if the offense isn't advanced. Right? If taking the short pass is what people become impatient with. The quarterbacks become impatient with. They get restless. They get antsy. And they start trying to force things that aren't there. Jordan Love did that. He took that. It's hard to do that for one quarter. It's hard to do that with two quarters. It's hard to do that for 3 quarters. But the more you do it, every so often, it starts to open things up if you're successful at it. And I think that Jordan Love showcased that patience throughout the game of taking what the defense was giving you, throwing the short stuff, and you throw the short stuff, allowing your guys to make plays. So I thought it was a lot of maturity that he had on his side, and I think that sitting a couple years, did help him out, and I think it helped the Packers out as well too. Now, on the Chicago Bears side, whew, that did not look good. I think the biggest problem is DJ Moore only had 2 targets. You did not bring DJ Moore over for him to only get 2 targets. You have to figure out, and this is where Justin Fields is not that quarterback. He's not that guy. Figuring out a way to get him the quarterback. Justin Fields, he led the team in rushing, but you're not going to win games with Justin Fields throwing the ball 37 times. He got sacked 4 times. I'm going to say this about Justin Fields. When you analyze a quarterback that is athletically talented, elusiveness doesn't always mean success. Elusiveness can easily mean indecisiveness. If your elusiveness comes from being indecisive, then the game is too fast for you. And that's the problem with Justin Fields and a lot of other rookie quarterbacks. With Justin Fields, you have to make the game easy for him. And he has to make the game easy for himself. It's okay to take that 3-yard hitch. It's okay to take that flat route that's open now. It tires the defense out. It tires the pass rush out. It tires the secondary out. And it lulls the defense to sleep. If you want to lull a defense to sleep, dink and dunk. Sometimes that works. Not when you need to pass, of course, and if the passing concepts are great, then you can throw the ball downfield. But you can't expect Justin Fields to make tight throws down the field. You can't do it. You can't. This could be, it could be because of bad play concepts, but he did have open guys that were open, ready, and now. Don't hesitate. Make that pass now. Right? And that tires the defense out. The best quarterbacks do that. I think they're going to go back to the drawing board, and I don't know if it's a Justin Fields problem, but he's got to figure out a way to make the game easy for him. He can't always rely on his athleticism. He's talented, but you can't rely on that. You're not going to win games by tucking shoulder, 9 times a game and throwing the ball at 37 with his talent. They have to figure out a way to make the game easy for him, or the Bears are going to have another devastating season.